Last episode, we scored plenty of goals and found our groove in front of goal until an injury to Hugill ended our hot streak. Hey, welcome back. It's Respected Jeff here with episode 7 of this West Ham career. It's a break in league action for us this time around. It's Mansfield up next in the Leasing.com Cup. And as always, if you've been enjoying this series so far, please subscribe to the channel, and there will be plenty more content coming in the next few days. So in terms of our lineup here, we had those two up front wreaking havoc before, but with the injury to Hugill, it'll be Afolayan, our sole striker. Hopefully this can translate into the form we've been carrying on, so let's get to the game. Alright, here we go against Mansfield Town. I think they're first or second in the league right now, so in very good form. Definitely going to be tough opposition for us. We know they score a lot of goals. They also have good strikers, so it might be a goal fest. Cullen looking to get in behind, plays that one over the top. Haksabanovic with the early cross in, not messing around here. It's over the head of Afolayan there, who can't quite reach that one. And I hope Afolayan will be able to step up to the plate with Hugill out. He doesn't seem to play very well as a striker by himself. He seems to play best when he can get in behind and sort of make those runs for the other striker to link up with him. He's a great finisher, but doesn't have much else to his game. More of a poacher than anything, really. His hold-up play leaves a lot to be desired, but he is very young. He could definitely grow, but in the meantime, looking to get on the end of that ball. Great cross. Allays heading down, but back into the box now. It's Maynard on it. Out from the goalkeeper, and a goal line clearance. Fantastic stuff from Allays to get back there and knock that one wide with his head. Johnson as well covering. That's good stuff from our defenders. The double coverage in front of goal. Noble. It's Hall. Looking in for Afolayan. Can't quite get the shot off. Does well to keep a hold of possession anyways. The back heel does find its way through. Haksabanovic, goal in! Making that run into the box. Pretty good strike on it, but it is right at the goalkeeper. Good move. Over the top, looking for Knowles. Johnson sprinting back there to cover. Can't bring the man down. And now it's Cardoso. 1v1. Finds its way into the box anyways. Bishop! Oh, that is the opening goal. Mansfield find their way through our back line. They've been asking a lot of questions recently. Very good passing move there from the team. We just couldn't hold them. Well, it's been an end-to-end match so far, but we are on the losing end. Start of the second half here. Mansfield with possession again. We really need to step it up here in the second half. We haven't had too many looks at goal. We play so much better with two up top, but with no other strikers on the bench for us, we really can't play that formation this time around. Over the top again for Benning. Out there to cover, it's Allays. He's had a pretty good game, the young center back. The cross finds its way in, but it is punched away. Into the box. Kicked back out for Noble, trying to open up a shooting angle here just wide of the post. It's good stuff from the captain. Couldn't quite keep it on target. I'm not sure the goalkeeper had it covered or not. Not too far off. And again, Cullen. Afolayan looking to link up with Hull. Archie Hull, always a threat, running into the box and making the right movements. Couldn't finish though. Silva has a go. Blocked again. And the flick back to the top of the box for Hull. Lets it rip. Deflected off the defender. Haksabanovic chipping it up. Afolayan can't get there. And we just cannot get a clean shot off on goal. Mansfield defending well. Alright, substitutions coming on now. It's Holland out wide. It's in now, Noble. Takes it back out to Ngakia. Noble again, lining up for the shot. Oh, great save from the keeper. It's short from the corner this time. Noble. Can we grab a goal here? Cullen, first time shot. No way! In the back of the net. That is an outstanding strike. I really did not think that would go in. And once again, it's Cullen who gets himself on the score sheet. Really weird technique on that shot. I thought the minute he hit that it was just going to go straight at the keeper. But he bends it just out of reach, it looks like. Maybe poor goalkeeping, but it's a goal nonetheless. Great stuff. 1-1. We are back in this. All right, well, that is full time. We're going to penalties. An exciting start to the Leasing.com Trophy Cup here. And it's Cullen who drew us level, so let's get straight into it. It's the captain, Mark Noble, up first to take this one. Gonna try to put it straight in the corner here, and he slams that one home. Fantastic penalty. 1-0 so far. It's Maynard now stepping up. Oh, Martin goes the right way, but it's too central there for him to make the save. It's Cullen again, the goal scorer. Can he convert a second time? Yes, the goalkeeper stood still twice in a row as we go right. And that's 2 straight for us. Over the top! And there we have it. 2-1. It's Silva this time. Gonna switch directions up here, try to put it bottom left, and he converts again. Their goalkeeper stood still in the middle there. Seems unable to make his mind up on which way to go, and they convert that one, but it is still 3-2. We have the advantage here. Coming into the back half of this shootout, it's Afolayan, the striker. Stepping up to take this one, top right once again. Great save. Maybe rode our luck a little bit too much with that direction, but Martin steps up this time, makes the save. That's 2 for us. If we convert this one, we are through. It's Archie Hall. Trying to decide which side to put it here. I'm going to go bottom right this time around, and he sinks it. Well, there you go. No Hugill, no problem. We find our way through. It took it all the way to penalties, but we made it happen. And a really good fight from the team to get themselves back in this game against a solid side like Mansfield that have been doing really well, better than us in the league really so far. So that is what we're capable of. Hopefully we can take this form back into the league and really ride this high here, climb our way up the table a little bit and win promotion. But now we'll also be hoping to make a good run in the rest of this cup. All right, well, there you have it. Cambridge United up next in the league in front of the home fans. They're not the toughest side in the division, so I'm really hoping we can ride out our form from that previous match and grab another win here. Some people coming in here from the Youth Academy reports. Nobody that promising, really. I did sign one just to see how he turns out with a little bit of time, but we won't necessarily bring him into the starting 11. We only have one more spot anyways from our youth, so we will have to make it count. And taking a quick look at Hull City now, how they're doing. Only 2 points from 12 games in the Premier League. They are dead last right now and really need a turnaround in form. We might end up seeing them in League One or the Championship on our way up if they continue in this way. I hope they do better. We always have a sweet spot for them as their former manager, and we'll check in with the team in a little bit more detail. But for now, we focus on our upcoming game. Same starting 11. Let's get to it. Here we go, back in front of the home crowd against Cambridge United.
Thank you.
Cullen gets his head up, picks out Haksabanovic. Hits the defender with his signature move, cutting inside. He's got options now. It's Afolayan running into the box. Beautiful chance, and he converts. That's a great finish, and even better service from Haksabanovic, cutting in from the wing. At halftime now, we need a little bit of a change. It's Hall coming on to give us some energy going forwards. Archie Hall out wide. Getting involved immediately here. Distributing all over, clever back heel. He just provides so much creativity and energy going forwards. Really good stuff from the young center mid. And he's really starting to stake a claim in the starting 11 here. Archie Hall out there first once again. Getting his head up. Beautiful pass out wide to Kemp running onto it. Wow. Archie Hall really looking sharp. He gets the return pass. He's been everywhere. Over the top again to Holland. Great stuff from Hall. Into the box. Kemp settles. Top of the box. Oh, looks to play that through, but it's cut out. And the whistle blows. It's full time. A narrow victory, but it is a victory nonetheless. Afolayan able to keep up his form despite the absence of Hugill and gets another goal. All right, well, that win took us up to 5th place, 27 points. And only 28 in 3rd and 4th, so we could definitely move up a spot or two very fast if results go our way in the next couple of games. So we move on with the season. It's Northampton up next. Some of the players chiming in here. Johnson would like to be involved. More than happy to put him in. And look at that, guys. Hugill back already, a little ahead of schedule. And we actually only missed him for a handful of games, so really, all said and done, the injury wasn't that bad. We're going to put Trott in as goalkeeper for this match. Get him some minutes, because I think he definitely is the future for that position for us. But aside from that, the squad remains unchanged, and let's get to this game. All right, straight back into action against Northampton this time around. We'll be hoping to push for another victory. They're another team that has not been doing very well in the league. The strength to hold off Cullen there, and he puts in a great cross. Johnson looking to clear, poor one. And again, it's been all Northampton so far. We have not been able to find a way into this game. Another dangerous cross put in, barely headed away. And down at goal once again, right in front of Trott. Great reflexes to keep that out. All right, well, we need to get back in this game now. It's been a pretty uneventful one, but we need to change the tide before they are able to grab a goal here. It's Hugill, back up top, back from injury. Let's see if he can get a goal. Northampton still putting all the pressure on us. Header into the box again and kicked out by Johnson. Cullen, Noble. We barely even had a look at goal all game. Afflein running in behind now. He's got a few options ahead of him. Their defense tired. The fresh legs of Archie Hall in behind finishes. Outstanding stuff. And once again, Hall is able to make the difference. Well, there you have it. The whistle blows. Another 1-0 victory. Close call, but we made it happen. Okay, continuing on in the league now, it's Mansfield again. This time in the league, though, not in the cup. So just checking in. We sit in 4th. They're still in 2nd, but they have 2 losses to their names now. Starting to slip up. They were undefeated up until, I think, 2 games ago. So we're catching them at a good time. We beat them in the cup. We can do it again. And let's get to the game. Here we go, back in action again against Mansfield Town. It was a very close matchup last time around. And again, I'm going to say it, we know what they're capable of going forwards, so we need to be very cautious defensively. But we also need to get forward and score some goals ourselves with Hugill back in the starting 11. I hope we can return to the form that we had a few games ago before he was out from injury, and I think we can. Hugill, Afflein, the 2 of them linking up already. Cullen trying to find a way through. Good defending from Mansfield. They're sitting deep. It's with Cullen at the edge of the box now. Fantastic strike to break the deadlock. 1-0 West Ham. There to defend. Ball in from Maynard. Holland trying to get it away. Bishop recovers. In the box. Martin gets down. Benning. Trying to cover again. Mansfield pushing on here. Looking for an equalizer. Finds our way in the box. And a great finish. 1-1. Things are level again. And that's good stuff from Mansfield. Trying to start the second half strong here. It's Holland marching down the field. Good footwork to find the space inside. Afflein down the middle. Oh, unselfish. Looks for Hugill, but doesn't complete it. Oksabanovic. Hugill. Brought down again, Hugill. And he's gone down again. He looks to be injured. What a blow that would be. He just came back for us. Afflein with a crazy touch. Runs that one out. Lays out there to cover. Maynard with another ball in. Out from the back now. Johnson forwards to Cullen. Hugill making a fantastic run in behind, carrying on despite the injury. And again goes for the unselfish option. But unlike Affelion's pass, he does complete it, and it's Afflein to finish on the reverse of that play from earlier in the game. Great stuff, 2-1, and the 2 of them linking up great again. Shot from outside the box. Martin stays on his toes and palms that one wide. It's recovered, though, from the edge of the box there. Run out of play. Maybe a chance from the corner now. Maybe the last chance of the game, 87th minute. And again, Hugill carrying on despite that injury. A crazy, look at that flick there from Johnson to see that one out. Great defending. Rose in the box looking to close it down. Cardoso, ruthless defending. Boots that one clear. Time winding down now. Barely enough for them to maybe mount one more attack on us. Trying to close down all the options in the middle here. Archie Hall. 3rd minute of added time here. Headed away into the box, though, and a bicycle kick out sees the game end here. 2-1, and we barely edge out Mansfield to a victory in this away matchup. Great stuff. All right, well, here's the news. No way. Hugill's broken his toe, and he'll be out for 2 months. He just came back from injury. We cannot catch a break here. Well, he did well to carry on despite that injury in the last game. What a warrior. And he was able to grab us 3 points, but now we'll be without him, and we have to see if the team can still hold up without our star player up top. Afflein's going to have to hold the line down himself, and while we're at it here, we got to go into the youth academy and promote our third player. We do have one striker waiting. He's not anything particularly special, but he's the best that we got. 51 overall, Lance Alexander. And with that, we've completed our 3 academy players promoted into the first team. So let's take a look at what we got here. So here's a quick look at our new player. We'll give him a bit of a customized appearance. And actually, while I'm at it, guys, I went ahead, I applied a real face to him while we're promoting some of these youth players. I'm just going to try to make them look as realistic as possible. I can't stand those generic faces that come in with a lot of the youth players. So I'm going to pick some more obscure players who have their faces scanned into the game, who we might not recognize, and throw them onto some of our youth players. So with that said and done, this is the new and improved Lance Alexander. I also did give him a new head in-game. But all the stats are the same. I didn't change anything from him being promoted. So 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Really good physicals. He's a strong player. You can see his strength there. And aggression, he might be exactly what we need up top. A lot of work needs to be done on the technical side of things, but he has plenty of room to grow. Only 17 years of age. And actually, while I'm at it, let's take a look at Ewan Bennett. He's the last one that we promoted. The center back, 48 overall. And again, I went ahead and I applied a real face to him and a new body type as well, some new boots, just so we can have a little bit of a unique appearance. So taking a look at him as well, those are 2 of our 3, Archie Hall being the 3rd. So a lot of these youth players coming through, you're going to be seeing a lot of them, so I wanted to make them look snazzy as possible for the remaining seasons here. So it's back to 1 up top, unfortunately, with Hugill out. Yeah, we'll just put Alexander right into the mix, I guess. We at least need a backup in case something happens to Afolayan. It's Hull on the bench as well. And I really think Hull might be able to find his way into the starting 11 soon, but with the way things are right now, he'll be coming off the bench, and it's Scunthorpe up next. All right, well, it's all about Afolayan now. It's his responsibility once again to lead the line. Afolayan already doing well, holding his man off, getting that pass out wide to Ngakia. And it's Colin. Aksabanovic laying it off. Almost ran onto it there, Afolayan. Ngakia looking to cover, unable to cut out the pass. It's Alays, though, who sees that ball almost out, stays in play somehow, though. Cardoso in the right spot to prevent that from becoming too big of a threat. Noble flying into the challenge there. That might be a card. It's a little dirty from the captain, but he had to keep that counterattack from coming back our way. Holland gets that ball up for Afolayan. Well, his hold-up play looking a little better now. Finds Johnson on the overlap. He's got a few options ahead of him to the back post. Colin in the back of the net. Fantastic goal from West Ham. 30 minutes into the match, and the whole team getting involved there. Look at who is on the score sheet again. Colin really stepping up this season, grabbing quite a few goals coming out of the midfield there. He's not our biggest attacking threat usually, but he does find himself in the right position a lot. Coming in from deep there. That's a great finish, too. Over the top. Very direct play from Scunthorpe. Looking to grab a goal off of us and equalize things here. Almost gets the better of Johnson. And an early cross coming in there from the wing. Trott does very poorly. Coming out there. Can't get a fist on it. And it's in the back of the net. They do equalize off of not that threatening of a cross, really. Well, this has turned things around right before halftime. And we'll have to go in level. Johnson up for Afolayan. Looking to make a bit of room here. Tries to cut past his man. Unable to do so, but right idea. All right, well, we got a bunch of big games coming up soon, so I need Afolayan there with fresh legs. He's our only senior striker aside from Alexander, who did just come up. So we're going to bring on Alexander for his debut appearance here off the bench, straight out of the academy and into our match day squad here. So let's see if he can impress in the couple minutes that he's given here. A little bizarre, he is wearing the number 99, which Haksabanovic also wears. They're both out there on the pitch, so I'm not sure what's up with that. We'll have to switch it after the game. But Alexander getting involved immediately. It's good stuff from the striker. Trying to find him through. Clever pass. Good involvement from the young striker. Colbro out on the wing again. And it's a poor clearance. Botched and in the back of the net. It's a second. And not only have they drawn level, they've now taken the lead 65 minutes in. And Ngakia couldn't make that clearance. All right, more subs coming on now. It's Archie Hall coming off the bench. Let's see if he can inject a little bit of pace into our midfield. Over the top, Johnson there to cover. Couldn't quite close it down. Header right in front of goal, goes wide. It's out for a corner, I think. 76th minute now. We really have to at least grab an equalizer here. A loss would be huge against a team like Scunthorpe. Archie Hall trying to get it cleared twice in a row, unable to do so. The pressure coming in. Alays goes for the poke away, straight back to the opposition. A little bit of a hiccup there in my recording software, but it is a goal. Looks like their striker was able to rip that one in. Couldn't tell exactly what happened there with the shot, but it was given away. Yeah, just a volley from the edge of the box there. 3-1. Well, I hope I didn't pull Athalion off too soon. Our attacking threats have been a little limited since then. Alexander, though, making a great run. Gets on the end of that. Keeper was out there to save it, though. Couldn't quite get it around him. It's been a decent showing so far. We got our last sub coming on. It's Coventry. He'll come on for Noble. Archie Hall. Out wide. Holland with a 2-goal lead. I think we're probably out of this one. Holland with a chance, though, to maybe grab one to the back post. Great finish. It's Coventry. The substitute hasn't made too much of an impact this season, but he gets himself a goal here. Probably too little too late, but at least we're keeping things close. All right, well, off the kickoff here. The whistle might blow. It does. Time has come to an end here. We take a loss. That's a huge blow to this team as we climb up the table. But we got to get our heads right back in this and get back to winning ways. Well, I hate to say it, but our lack of squad depth is really coming back to bite us here. With Hugill out, it's been a bit of a tough time finding strikers up top. Athalion, I probably took him out a little too early in that last game, but too late to go back and make any changes there. So Alexander takes the number 14. Like I said, he was sharing 99 with Haksabanovic. Not sure how that happened, but he's got a number all to himself. Let's see if he can start finding himself some minutes in this team. It's a great opportunity to do so. We got 2 months before Hugo comes back. But for now, it's Athalion up top. All right, now it's Newport County. And a very good opportunity for this team, like I said, to get back to winning ways because we need it. Into the action here. The play gets underway. Ngakia sprinting in behind him and Silva. So much pace on that right-hand side. Early cross coming in, looking for Athalion. Can't quite get to the header. Haksabanovic recovers, though. It's Cullen. Ngakia again bombing forwards. Rides that foul out and finds Silva again. Cutting inside. Dangerous from Silva. Finds Holland. Ooh, weak shot at the end of the move, but a good one. Cullen. Athalion flicking that in. Haksabanovic has a shot blocked by the center back. Great movement from the team. Up top again. Athalion finding Silva through. Shirley just wide of the post. It's a poor finish. Johnson. Holland. Running forward. Holland with his tricky feet. What can he do here? Cutting inside again. Wide of the post. Poor finishing from the team. We're making so many chances. None of them finding the back of the net so far. We're unable to break the deadlock. Still tied at 0-0. Headed down. Alays flying in there. They're getting behind our lines now. It's Cardoso struggling to cover. Getting in behind. Early slide and the shot goes wide of the post. It's Cullen bombing forward now. It's through to Holland. Good feet from the winger, and he finds Athalion right in front of goal off the center back again. All right, well, it's time to move things around a little bit here. We're going 2 up top. We're going to bring on Alexander while we're at it, and let's see if that can help Athalion. Alexander, using his strength very well in the box, finds Noble, calm pass, and he just couldn't get the shot off. Good stuff from the youth striker so far. He's so good at holding the ball up like that. As we know, strength is his main attribute. Very powerful. Not too great at anything else as of yet, but we'll see how he can pick it up. And Alexander looking to cut that ball back. Athalion making the run, and Alexander again comes away with the ball. That's his aggression there at work. And Athalion looking to have a shot. It's put back for Haksabanovic with the acrobatic overhead kick. Just wide. Noble. Alexander. Finds Athalion, takes a touch, inside, outrageous finish from Athalion. He seems to get better every single game. What an insane finish into the top corner there from our striker. Him and Alexander linking up well. I think that's what we've been missing the last few games. The 2 up top. Athalion really seems to play off of that well. We know he struggles a bit when he's isolated up there by himself, doesn't play great when there's not a striker alongside of him, but when he's given service like that, he can certainly finish. And just look at that goal for some proof. What a great strike. Afolayan, the give and go with Alexander, the two of them starting to have a little bit of chemistry between them already, and looks for the ball through. It's Hall running onto it. It's a second in a matter of minutes. Great stuff from the team. And Archie Hall making one of his trademark runs through midfield there to get on the end of the pass. It's a very powerful run from our center mid. It's been a great showing from our youth academy players here between him and Alexander. Very good signs for the team. That kick comes out from the back, but the whistle blows. 93 minutes passed, and we end the game 2-0. Great victory from the team. We completely turned things right back around. And I gotta say, that's one of our performances of the season, I think. And the stats tell the story. 69% possession, 12 shots to their 1. Absolute domination. Alright, well, things are looking good in the league now, and it's straight back into cup action. Round 1 of the FA Cup coming up next. We've drawn Grimsby, and that's a pretty good opponent for us to take early on in this. Taking a quick look in with the squad here, just to check and see how everyone's doing. Afolayan is our top goal scorer at the moment. He's been doing pretty well. Struggles on and off with kind of being that lone striker, but when he's paired up with someone like Hugill, or apparently even Alexander coming out of the academy, he really shines. So I expect more from him this season. Hugill as well was doing well before all the injuries, so I'm hoping he bounces back. And Colin as well, one of our surprise breakout stars here. 4 goals to his name already coming out of midfield, as well as Archie Hall, who's been impressing a lot out of that position. So the team's starting to heat up as the season progresses here. And we're kind of coming to the halfway point, about a month or 2 away. And we'll have to evaluate how we're doing then. So I'll be back soon with an update. But until then, I'm Respected Jeff, and I'll see you next time.